A third civil lawsuit has now been filed this month against PotlachDeltic, a lumber processing mill near Bemidji, Minnesota. The lawsuit also names five other employees of the company. Zachary Lorton, a former employee, is claiming race discrimination, a hostile work environment, defamation, retaliatory action, and emotional distress. In part, Lorton claims one of the company's vice presidents refers to certain minorities as, quote, porch monkeys. Earlier, two other PotlachDeltic employees filed sexual harassment lawsuits. Here's our earlier reporting on that. We have an update to a story we brought you last August regarding allegations of sexual harassment here at the PotlachDeltic plant near Bemidji, Minnesota. The plant produces lumber from the region's logging industry. Two female employees of this plant have now filed civil lawsuits against another employee at the plant who was their supervisor, Calvin Kurtz, and the plant itself, PotlachDeltic Land and Lumber, LLC. Reading in part from the civil complaint from one of the women, quote, while at work informing the plaintiff that he and his wife had an open marriage and he was interested in her and wanted to spend time with her. While at work informing the plaintiff that he and his wife belonged to a swingers group and that he wanted the plaintiff to participate with him in that group. When the plaintiff refused these advances, defendant Kurtz, while on the job and while off the job, would text the plaintiff and make repeated requests as set forth above. On multiple occasions while at work, defendant Kurtz would ask the plaintiff to go on a date with him. While socializing with other employees, defendant Kurtz would repeatedly request the plaintiff's personal information such as cell number and Snapchat contact information. On multiple occasions while at work, defendant Kurtz would send inappropriate and offensive text messages to the plaintiff. This included sexually explicit pictures sent to the plaintiff while both were working. In part from the second civil lawsuit filed by another female employee, quote, requesting that she socialize with him after work and go out for drinks. During a night shift while working in tight quarters in the utility office, defendant Kurtz refused to move in order to allow the plaintiff to move to another part of the office. The plaintiff was forced to push her way past him, at which time he accused her of improperly touching him. On multiple occasions throughout this 6-month period, defendant Kurtz, when attempting to speak with the plaintiff, would improperly place his hands on her shoulders and back and other parts of her body in ways to invade her personal space. On multiple occasions when off shift, the plaintiff would receive Snapchat messages from defendant Kurtz indicating that he wished she was present at the plant and that he wanted to see her. The defendant would message plaintiff from work telling her that he missed her. And that was from the second female employee who was an employee at the plant in her lawsuit against Kurtz and the plant. Both of them are asking for damages in excess of $50,000 as per regulated by civil lawsuits, plus all other court costs and attorney's fees. And we've reached out to PotlachDeltic for comment on these lawsuits. We'll keep you updated if and when we get that. Meanwhile, the plant has already lost certification that allowed it to sell lumber to big box stores. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.